Good afternoon. This is a CBS2 update. I'm Dana Tyler. We have another day of sweltering heat in the tri-state area, and thanks to the humidity, our temperatures in the 90s feel even hotter. Today is day 2 of a potential heat wave. People are finding ways to stay cool. Some are even counting the days until winter.
It's been really, really hot. I don't remember an August this hot. I am a winter person. When the snow comes, I'll be very happy.
A heat advisory is in effect today, so make sure you stay safe outside, drink water. Here's John Elliott with a look at our forecast.
Good afternoon, everybody. I wish I had better news, but it's hot, it's humid, it's uncomfortable, it's unhealthy, and no fooling. In the studio, we've just been talking about how we like to beat the heat, and you'll be able to guess that we're all AARP members because we like to go to the bank. We like to go to the bank because it's air conditioned. There are people there. There are little pens that you can sometimes take. They have lollipops. You know, if you got to go to the bank just to hang out in the air conditioning because it feels like 95 to 100 plus. The other thing, the air quality at my bank is very good. Air quality alert, that's in effect until 11 p.m. tonight. Wouldn't surprise me much if there's a repeat of this tomorrow. And, yeah, you got to remember that heat advisory is for all day tomorrow, too. So, yeah, it's unfortunately hot. 93, the forecast high. That's academic in the sense that that's what the thermometer will say, but it's not what your hypothalamus will say, if that's the correct organ, because it feels warmer than that with those heat index values, 93 peak heat of the heat wave is today. Tomorrow, not that much cooler. Tomorrow, models are a little bit more bullish on a stray thunderstorm in the afternoon. National Weather Service even telling us that there's a chance that one of them could be severe, so wind could be an element with one of those storms. There'll be more coverage of the storms Wednesday into the first part of your Thursday. And even though the numbers don't drop dramatically, with less humidity, it will feel better. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the ATM line.
Now to a developing story. The family of a Bronx woman missing for 9 days finds out remains found in Philadelphia are hers. CBS2's Allie Bauman has the story.
Vianella Tavera is known in her Bronx community as a woman fiercely devoted to her 5 children, working 2 jobs to support them.
That's a beautiful woman. She was a beautiful woman.
And now they worry their worst fears about the missing 50-year-old are reality. This surveillance video shows some of the last images of Tavera since she went missing. In it, you can see her returning home from work, pulling up in her SUV in her bus driver uniform. Her family is in Philadelphia meeting with investigators. Last night, the body of a woman was found in a home in the Alnay neighborhood of Philadelphia. Police now say the body is Tavera.
They did find in the basement on the floor a female who was deceased, obviously dead. She was fully dressed. However, she was badly decomposed.
Tavera left her family July 28th for a trip planned to Philadelphia, where her boyfriend Luis Negron Martinez lives. 2 days after, the mom of 5's SUV was found in Virginia with Negron Martinez inside. The 38-year-old was arrested for allegedly stealing the SUV and for having a gun inside the vehicle. Tavera's family says they don't know much about Negron Martinez, but that the couple had been dating for a year and a half. Investigators say that Tavera's boyfriend has made incriminating statements to police, saying he killed her. From the Sound U section of the Bronx, Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.
An Upper West Side restaurant is open today after a bizarre kitchen attack yesterday that left a man dead. Police say employees at Sarah Beth's on Amsterdam Avenue opened a walk-in freezer Sunday morning and found a stranger inside. The man allegedly picked up a kitchen knife and said, "Away, Satan," and then tried to attack workers with the knife. Kitchen staff disarmed the 54-year-old man and wrestled him to the ground. Police say he was unconscious and unresponsive. He was pronounced dead at St. Luke's Roosevelt Hospital. Investigators say the man, whose name is Carlton Henderson, was from Arizona. Sources telling CBS2 he was staying alone at a hotel a few blocks away. Police are looking into why Henderson was in the restaurant's kitchen, how and when he got into the freezer, and how he died. Children's wrapping paper was the apparent giveaway in a drug bust in Brooklyn. Police say they seized nearly 9 pounds of cocaine in packages wrapped with pink Minnie Mouse paper. 3 men, including an MTA bus driver, are under arrest in this alleged drug trafficking ring. The drug sales happened outside a nail salon in Mill Basin, where one of the suspects was seen taking a pink package out of his car. Investigators then seized $74,000 in cash and another pink package at one of the defendants' homes nearby. More than a dozen New Jersey transit trains were canceled this morning, once again frustrating commuters and worrying riders about the evening commute. On multiple days last week, the railroad canceled trains. NJ Transit blames the installation of the safety measure called positive train control. Commuters took to Twitter, posting their grievances about the last-minute cancellations and overcrowded trains. CBS2's Meg Baker is demanding answers about what's being done to fix these problems, and Meg will have more on that tonight on CBS2 News. Long Island Railroad commuters also had a different kind of commute this morning. Some trains were canceled, which caused major delays after 2 people were hit and killed by trains in separate incidents. One person was struck near the Ronkonkoma branch, another near the Woodside station. Their names have not been released. The railroad says neither person was authorized to be on the tracks. The MTA gave details on the shuttle service for commuters that they'll be using while the L train is shut down for 15 months of repair work. The MTA president says they're planning for more than 20% of the 22,000 daily commuters to use the shuttles, which will run along Manhattan, the Manhattan Bridge, and 14th Street, those buses. In today's press conference, Andy Byford said during the height of rush hour, about 80 shuttle buses will be going across the bridge every hour, and there will be additional staff to accommodate the changes.
We will have supervisors whose mandate and remit it will be on the day, in addition to literally hundreds of additional staff deployed across the route to take very early action. The second you start to see a route degrade, the second you start to see the buses beginning to bunch up because maybe someone's parked, immediate intervention. That's what will make this thing work.
The MTA plans on taking public comments about the project tonight from 5 to 8 at its Manhattan headquarters. The L train shutdown begins in April. Dog owners on Long Island say their dog park is littered with debris and dangerous stuff for their dogs, but nothing's been done to clean the park up. We sent CBS2's John Diaz to check it out.
They come here to let their dogs unwind and run around. But now many Long Islanders are concerned about their dog safety, and they are thinking twice about taking their dogs here to Mud Creek County Park. Now, the dog park is right on the water here in East Patchogue, where dogs are allowed to run free without a leash. But their owners say the Mud Creek County Park is always littered with garbage, and that Suffolk County has done little to clean it up. There's broken glass, a downed rusty wired fence, and other debris. Some dog owners say that they even have to clean up the park as they walk along the water, fearing their pets will get hurt. Now, we did reach out to the Suffolk County Parks Department, and we will let you know when we hear back. But for now, reporting here from East Patchogue, John Diaz, CBS2 News.
MoviePass is putting more limitations on its customers, announcing it's now only allowing users to see 3 movies in theaters in 1 month. That's a significant change from the previous policy of 1 movie a day. But the company says 85% of customers see 3 movies or fewer per month. The monthly subscription price will remain just under $10. The 3 films per month change goes into effect pretty soon from now, August 15th. Wells Fargo says hundreds of customers lost their homes because of a computer glitch in the company's software. The mistake denied about 625 homeowners modifications in their mortgages, and in about 400 cases, the customers were later foreclosed upon. Wells Fargo says it has set aside $8 million to compensate customers affected by the huge mistake. We have new video of a deadly collision in Italy that sent a huge ball of fire and smoke into the sky. A tanker truck exploded after a crash today on a highway near the Bologna airport. At least 2 people were killed, nearly 70 others injured, 14 of them seriously. The crash brought traffic to a standstill and left a gaping hole in the middle of the highway. If you're willing to relocate out of the country and eat Nutella all day, then you may be in line for a new job. The maker of the chocolate hazelnut spread is looking for 60 sensory judges who will be paid to give their feedback on the product. We're told 40 finalists will be selected from the initial 60 people. After a 3-month training course, the finalists will be offered part-time jobs in Italy to work on tasting panels. That's CBS 2 News update right now. Stay with us on CBSNewYork.com, along with CBS New York on our Twitter and Facebook pages for the latest news and the weather today. Don't forget, we have that heat advisory. Just stay with us all day. We'll be on television later. I'm Dana Tyler. See you on CBS 2 News at 6. Have a good day.